Hello, I'm Sharon Harrison. I'm going to share three things about myself which I believe will help you come to know me a little bit better. The first thing I'm going to talk about is the fact that I was very shy when I was much younger. The second topic is the fact that I consider myself to be an introvert today. And lastly, I'm going to talk about a group of people with whom I socialize and who I've known for about 20 years. When I was an adolescent, I was painfully shy. There were times that it was nearly impossible for me to get up out of a chair to walk across a crowded room of people. Cognitively, I realized that this fear was unrealistic. It wasn't substantiated in anything tangible. But emotionally, I was overpowered by this fear, this feeling of shyness. I came to get over my shyness in two different ways, I think. The first, the most effortless, was simply by aging. I believe that as we get older, we lose much of our inhibitions that are tied to shyness. The second way I think I got over much of my shyness was by facing other fears. While I never directly faced my fear, my shyness head on, I faced other fears, and I think that that helped to elevate my confidence and to alleviate feelings of shyness. Now, I mentioned earlier that I believe that I am an introvert, and I do believe that I am one. I also believe that being an introvert is not the same thing as being shy. I simply don't enjoy socializing. I am much more content to stay at home with my family or even by myself than I am going out and socializing. I find socializing to be taxing emotionally, whereas being at home is more of a sustaining type of activity for me. Now, there is an exception to this, and that goes into the third thing that I mentioned earlier, that group of people that I had mentioned. We've known this group of people for around 20 years, and we've seen each other's kids grow up, and we have gotten together, quite often through these years and have grown and become stronger as a group. We share the same basic values, that is, family values and work ethics. And we also share a common goal of putting some effort into getting together and keeping the group alive. Now, when we get together with this group, it doesn't really feel much like socializing to me. They are like an extended family. And so getting together with them is pretty natural. If I'm in a quiet mood or a shy mood and we get together with them, I can be who I am at that moment. I don't have to put on a social mask and try to be something that I'm not at that moment. So having this group in our lives as a family has been a real blessing. I would hope that anybody would have a group like this, and this is particularly true for those of us who don't particularly care to socialize. It sure makes getting together with other people a lot easier. I thank you for your time.